on, everybody? Welcome back. Justin here. As always, thank you for stopping by and clicking on today's video. As you can see, pretty obvious here, we're going to be talking about Boglins. As you can see, these are already out of the boxes. I've done extensive unboxing videos with the other Boglins, and they're all packaged the same. They all come with the tail separate, and I go into a super in-depth unboxing on the very first Boglins video I did with the original Kickstarter Boglins. This is the fourth wave of Boglins, all coming from the Kickstarter, which I supported early last year, which I did a video on. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now I've linked all of my previous Boglin videos down below. These Dark Lord Boglins, these are the fourth wave of the new edition of Boglins, at least the newest reissue of Boglins. We had the original sort of reissue of the original designs, then we had the Golden Horn Boglins, then we had the Red-Eyed Boglins, and then finally the Dark Lord Boglins. Now before we dive into these, I got a bunch of really good footage of all of these and some information that you're going to want to know if you are looking into purchasing some Boglins. Do me a favor, guys, help support the channel, please, by liking this video, and drop a comment down below and let me know if you have picked up any of all these amazing Boglins from Tim Clark. I have had a lot of fun over the past year talking about the Boglins. They're just awesome. They're a toy, an amazing toy from my childhood that just brings back so many good memories. I love these retro toys, and up until not too long ago, the original Boglins were just super hard to find in the boxes. Of course, you could find them on eBay, but they cost you an arm and a leg if you wanted a Boglin in the little cage, in their little deal, and I've wanted one so long. I unfortunately didn't keep my original Boglins from when I was a child, so this is just amazing to have these back. Now I'll give you a quick rundown in case this is the first Boglin video you've seen. Overall, I've been very happy with these Boglins. Like I've said, and I'm not going to dwell on too many things in this video that I've already covered in my previous videos, so like I said, I'll link those down below. The only minor issues that I did have was with some of the paint jobs on a couple of them were not stellar, but like I stated before, these are only 30, 40, 50 bucks. If I were paying 100 a piece and these were meticulously handcrafted, handmade Boglins, I would be a little bit more picky, but these are mass-produced, consumer toys, okay? They're not meant to be professional puppets. They're $40, 50 bucks. So for the price, they're incredible. They're amazing. They look great, especially the molds. The molds on these are honestly really incredible. They're all pretty similar with some small differences being the horns, but the main difference is the paint jobs. And the other minor complaint that I actually have two minor complaints. The other being the eyes. I wish the eyes were a little more had a little bit more torque, were a little bit more substantial. They really flip and flop, and I wish they were just the mechanism of the eyes. I wish they were a little bit higher quality, but again, for the price, they're great. And then the final one, which I don't seem to mind a whole lot, although I've seen some folks online who did mind, the tail. The tail comes separate. The tail is a separate piece that can be honestly really difficult. I bitched about this in one of my previous videos in the unboxings, but they come attached to the back of the inner box of their crate, and they are super hard to get out, first of all. And then some people don't like how there's a little space in between, but overall, I've been extremely happy. They have new Boglins on the way coming in November. They are a little small. I guess that was another minor complaint that I have. Everything I have to say about these is just overall an amazingly positive experience. So it may seem like I'm picking these things apart, but I'm ultimately extremely happy with these. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making video after video of them. But they're a little small in the hand. As you can see, a large amount of my hand is coming out of the bottom. Although these are not... these are... Honestly, the majority of people who are buying these are probably adults looking for the retro vintage factor of these. So I wish they would have made them, you know, a little bit more adult friendly. But other than that, they're amazing. They look great. They're so much fun to have on the shelves. And all the different paint jobs and the different color schemes are really great. With the new wave of Alien Boglins and the new King oversized one that's really cool. That one does have quite a different mold, and the Alien Boglins I think are pretty similar to this mold, but they're a lot of fun. I've had so much fun with these. All three of these guys glow in the dark. I'll try to get some footage if I can, but all three of these Boglins of the new Dark Lords glow in the dark, which is super cool. Since this whole Kickstarter thing happened, when I signed up for the tier that I signed up for, these were the ones that I was looking forward to the most. The Dark Lord Boglins. We have the Crazy Clown, we have the Bog of Bones, and we have the Blobkin. Now, these two were reissues. They made these back in the day, and these are actually extremely similar to the ones we saw back in the day. And the Crazy Clown is a new addition. This one is my favorite. The paint job on this clown, he sort of has a John Wayne Gacy style paint job on these. It looks really creepy. We have like red eyes in Crazy Clown. We have the purple and green eyes in the skeleton, and then the purple and green eyes in the pumpkin. So, and all of these did also, since these are first editions, I'm not sure if the pins come with only the Kickstarter packages or if all the first editions come with the pins. I'm not sure, but they all came with pins. All the ones I've gotten so far come with matching pins. So I have the Blobkin pin, the Clown pin, and the Bog of Bones pins, which are amazing. So, like I said, that's pretty much all I'm going to go into as far as a review, because I think I've reviewed these fairly well. I've talked about the flaws, I've talked about the pluses and minuses. Overall, I love these things. I love having them around the house. They make great decorations. And they're cool, whether or not you want to take them out of the box or leave them in for just simple display. They're really cool. I will say there was something I said wrong in my other previous video. You actually do not have to open this if you want to take them out and put them together without destroying your whole box. You don't even have to undo the cage if you don't want to. There's a side thing that you can open and pop this open, and there's actually an inner case that comes out. This piece right here, anyway, you can't see it. This whole inner cage pops out, and you can remove the Boglin without having to completely destroy the cage, which is nice. I think I said in a video of mine previously that you had to take the Boglin out, and you don't have to. That's if you don't want to open anything else, but you want to stick your hand in there. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the... these are available now, by the way. I think I saw them on Toink Toys. You can go to theboglins.com and order all they have available. I think the Golden Horn Kings are sold out, but you can still buy the originals, although I think those are fairly limited too as far as the first edition, first waves. So if you're a collector, I would get in while the getting's good. I think these did run $49.99, these guys. So if you have any other questions, feel free to drop your comments below. I'm very active in my comment section on all my social media, so follow me on Instagram. I respond to all of my comments on YouTube, as many as I possibly can. I miss one or two here and there, but overall I answer every comment, every DM, and all of my social media. So definitely think about subscribing. I don't just talk about toys. I talk about horror movies, horror figures, horror collectibles, physical media, all having to do with generally horror-oriented stuff. So yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with some close-up footage of all of these guys so you can have a closer look. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below in the comments. And I think we're done here, guys. Enjoy the beautiful Boglin footage. Stay weird. Remember to always be yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.